When we look at your credits on IMDb, Antoine, we see that you've worked on a number of projects.
Mhm.
How are you working with the screenwriting? Are you taking the idea and choosing a screenwriter?
So what I do is I have a writing team. One of them is Eugene Walker, John Torres, Greg DaCosta. So what I do, I come up with the idea, and I probably write the treatment, whatever. But I pretty much come up with the idea, and I hire the writers to write it for me. Because like during COVID, me and my writing team got together and we wrote over 50 trips. Because a lot of times, if you're a writer, you want to make 100 drafts, you want to do this. I'm directing it, so I don't need 100 drafts. I need maybe 2 or 3, then I'm good to go. I'm going to change when I'm on set. So I'm able to knock all those trips out. And yeah, so all the ideas are my ideas. And then I get the writers to come on board, help me flesh it out.
And where are you meeting these screenwriters?
With my friends. Some of them are my friends, some are actors. One of my writers, Eugene Walker, he was one of my partners. He was in a few of my films. I got him writing because I told him that you need more power. I want you to have your own power. He's a great writer, so I got him writing. Then I had one of my actors, John Torres. I said, well, you have a good idea, start writing, because I need writers. So I got him to start writing. So now he's not only act as a writer. I got another writer, Lester Green, that y'all know. I got him writing now. So whoever's around me, I want them to do more. I want them to have more power. I don't want to be the only person that have all this power. I always say, if you're in a room and you're the only person with all the money and your friends are looking for you, you're not doing a good job as a leader. So I want everybody around me to have power. So if I need something, I could go to them. If they need something, they come to me, vice versa.
How do you know they're good writers? How do you know they have what it takes to make your vision alive?
Oh, they write it, and if I don't like it, I don't use it. Pretty
Okay,
simple.
that
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Mhm.
Do you accept screenplays from other screenwriters?
No, not right now. Everything is in-house.
So it has to be your idea.
Right now, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. What if someone says, I really want to work with you, I like your style, but this is my IP and I want
That's
you.
fine. If I like it, I would, like some films I invest. I invest in movies for other filmmakers. So some filmmakers that have an idea, if I want to work with you, I just invest in a film. So some films I invest in because I want to help other filmmakers.
What should screenwriters know before they start working with producers?
Copyright. Copyright your ideas, copyright everything, protect yourself. That's the first thing you do. Once you get your idea, copyright it because people will steal your idea. So copyright your first thing because, people, like, I seen films that one of my friends wrote and then they pitched it to a network. The network do the same idea, but just switch it up. So protect your stories.
What about when people say no one's doing that? That's being paranoid.
I mean, it's up to you to figure that out. But I tell also writers, don't just be a writer. Start producing your own project. It don't make no sense to write 100 scripts and you're not trying to produce your own stuff. I think, like I said, you can't be a one-trick pony. I would love just be a director, but I can't. I gotta be a director, producer, marketing, mentor, writing a book, because we in the age now that there's so much content coming out there, you just can't be a one-trick pony. Like I always say, if I was doing this back in the day, I'd be a millionaire.
What are the biggest mistakes screenwriters make when they reach out to a producer?
They don't copyright their stuff. They do, well, they don't copyright their stuff, and also they spam people. Like, don't just, I get emails sometimes, people hit me up, oh, here's a script. No. That's how your stuff gets stolen. So don't be just saying stuff I just sent out. Don't do that. And if you send in like a complete film, that's different. But if you send it, no, don't do that. And then try to produce your own projects. Like, stop waiting on a producer. Stop waiting on me. Produce your own project. At first, I started as a writer. And I said, no one's with my stories. I produce my own stories. So do more for yourself. Invest more in yourself. People invest in you.
And you started with the short for LOLA, but it wasn't called that, right?
For Split Decision.
Split, and it was an 8-minute short?
No, like 20 something, almost 30 minutes short.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for screenwriters who are struggling to get people to read their work?
Yes, produce your own project. Because what happens is, like, most people don't have vision. So it's okay to pitch your stuff, that's fine, but take something you wrote, produce it. Like, we got to stop thinking, and I tell a lot of screenwriters, we got to stop using that 1990 old mindset. Like, if I come in a room and I'm a writer and all I have is scripts I did, and you have filmmaker A that wrote, produced, and doing their own stuff, I won't go with them. because they really want it. They're not waiting for nobody. So do more for yourself. Give yourself the great chance as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's 100 screenwriters. What gonna make you stand out? And like I said, sometimes it does work, but why wait? Like, you could do your own stuff. Stop, get behind that computer and get your hands dirty.
So the 90s mindset is like
Over.
you're just going to lunch, you're trying to
Yeah.
find an investor that, or a producer that okay.
You're waiting for someone to validate you. Like, it's filmmakers out there that's better than me, way better than me. But once again, the hustle's so separate. You might be better than me, but you're not gonna out-hustle me. So if people say, oh, my films are better than you, you're probably right. But guess what? I'm getting the meetings, I'm getting deals, because I'm not waiting for no one to determine my future.
Someone actually said that to you?
What?
That their films are better than yours?
Yeah.
In what context? Where were you?
I was at a film festival. They was like, my film is better. Why are you getting on the awards? I ain't gonna lie, he was right. His film was amazing. But the hustle's so separate. Life ain't fair. Hustle's so separate. That's the way it is. You're gonna see filmmakers that, win a whole bunch of awards, or like, my film is better. That person did something. You can't, at the end of the day, there's always gonna be somebody better than you. It might be a better project, but you have control of the narratives, what you're gonna do.
So they confronted you in the lobby or something? Wherever?
They told me face to face. And that's another thing, don't take nothing personal. A lot of people are really like, this is a business. Don't take nothing personal. No, it's their opinion. That's all it is, opinion.
And what was your answer to them?
Okay.
Hustle sold separately?
Yeah, hustle sold. It's the way it is.
Right. They got the economy package of the hustle?
Yeah, they got that, Uber Eats package. You gotta like, and like I said, life ain't fair. It's things I see. Like, you go on Netflix right now, you're like, how do you get on Netflix? They doing something. Like, life is not fair. I feel like sometimes I see things like, my movie's better, but at the end of the day, it's not about who's better. It's who's hustling more.
What if a writer listening to this says, I don't do the other stuff. I just write. That's all I do, and I don't have the time, money, effort, whatever, to go make this film myself.
Yes, that is true. You will have to find someone that will help you. But just know that there's two options in any world. If you're gonna wait for somebody, and people do it all the times, or you're gonna say, you know what, I'm tired of waiting, let me try something else. Get out your comfort zone. Because there's 100 people that sit there and write all day. There's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta know that you're gonna get what you put out. Like me, I would love just to direct, but I can't. I gotta do other things because I know that we're in a world that is so much content coming out, and it's like keeping up with the Joneses. So it's up to you where you want your life to be. If you can't do something, like, for me, I'm not a great writer. I hire writers to work with me. So you got to figure out what you want to do with your life. You're gonna wait there behind that computer because you're not. It's a zillion people in this world. Reach out to some independent people. Go to film festivals. Like, we all have jobs and money. Back in the day, to make a movie almost was impossible. Now, it don't cost a lot of money. We gotta put ourselves in a better position and stop doing the bare minimum and getting mad that things ain't happening. It's tough love, but I had to do that. It was one time I was like, why things ain't happening to me? I was doing the bare minimum. I wasn't doing enough. So now I'm like really aggressive because like the internet is just so many options we have to do what we need to do. So you have to ask yourself, you gonna wait for that bus, or you gonna get your hands dirty and hop on the bus and go where you need to go? It's your choice.
What is keeping up with the Joneses in filmmaking?
People don't realize that no one's waiting for you. You gotta keep up with technology. You gotta just keep it up and upgrade yourself. Like, no one's really looking around like, I need a new writer. Like, people writing their own stories now. People ain't waiting for nobody. So you wanna have that old mindset of, I wait, they're gonna come to me. You're lost. But I'm gonna sit here and run laps and keep running. Because, it's like I said, hustle's so separate.